Hi, I'm Darla Kitzmiller, and I am a lifetime diamond coach with Beachbody. And I am in about the best shape of my life. I have not reached my goals yet with fitness, but I'm continuing to work on those as a coach. So, growing up, I was never really into sports. I never really worked out much. I am what I call an on again, off again exerciser, and I always have been. So, growing up, I'd go through a phase, maybe over the summer, where I'd run, and it would last a few weeks, and then I'd get back to doing nothing. And then when I was in college, I did start going to the gym a little bit, and again, I'd go through a phase. It would last a little bit, and then I'd get busy and quit going. So I went back to working out again a little while before I got engaged, and I continued working out then through my engagement, through after my wedding until I got pregnant. And even when I was pregnant, I continued to go. And then when I was about 17 weeks pregnant, there was an ice storm. And I was a teacher, so I was out of school, and my gym was by my school, so I didn't go to the gym. And then, so between that and Christmas break, I didn't go to the gym for about 2 weeks, and then almost 3 weeks. And then when we went back to school, I was 20 weeks pregnant. I went back on Monday, and everyone was like, "Whoa, you got so big over Christmas break." And um, so one of the older teachers there said, "Are you sure you're not having twins?" And I said, "No." I said, "But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I go for my ultrasound." Sure enough, I went to the ultrasound the next day and we were having twins, and we did not find out until my 20-week ultrasound. So it was a big shock. And so, I mean, it's normal to gain a little bit of extra weight with twins, which I did. I think I gained um, 50, about 50 pounds maybe. I can't even remember now. Um, and then, but I had them at 35 and a half weeks also, so I was not full term. Having twins, infant twins, was a lot of work, and so I did not have time really for exercising. When they were little, I would take them out on walks. In the summer, my neighbor and I would walk, and that was all that I did for exercising. I tried to go back to work when they were 3 months old, and uh, our life, we said our quality of life was just nothing. We just felt like we had no time together, no time with our kids, our boys. We had twin boys. So we were just like living life and not enjoying it. And all it was about was taking care of our babies. Once we got them to bed, we would have like an hour to relax, and then we go to bed and have to get up early. And so we said we didn't know how we were going to make it work, but I was going to quit my job because we just felt like um, it wasn't worth it for the little bit after childcare that I was making. So I became a stay-at-home mom, and that was almost 6 years ago. My boys just turned 6, and we never were sure how long I'd be able to do this. We were hoping that it would be long term, but um, I I feel like now I don't even know if I want to go back to work because or go back to work teaching because I enjoy Beachbody so much and really have found this new calling with fitness and nutrition. So again, I did not work out. I got pregnant again 2.5 years after they were born. And between that time, I did again 6 weeks or so. I went running every day, and then we moved, and I got pregnant, and then that ended. So after this youngest, again another boy, after he was born, the weight just bothered me so much more. After my twins, the fact that I hadn't lost all my baby weight didn't really bother me. I did get down to, what I had before I had them. I was, in that same couple pound weight range. And it took a while, but I wasn't trying really. And then, but this time, as soon as he was born, I was just so sick of weighing extra, and I gained about the same amount, about 50 pounds, with just one baby this time. And so after he was born, I wanted that weight gone, and I never did think I'm going to go buy some diet pills, or I'm going to try out some wrap, or that thought never crossed my mind. I knew if I was going to lose weight, it was going to be the healthy weight, even though that hadn't been, part of my history. I guess I just knew that if I was going to lose weight, I was going to do it the healthy way. So I had come across, I knew that there was these baby boot camps. You take your baby in your stroller, and so I was kind of looking around. At this time, we had moved from Oklahoma to St. Louis, and so I was looking around for something like that. And somehow in my search, I found a local mom who had a boot camp program as a DVD, though. So it was for postnatal moms. So I bought that, and my husband said, well, my husband gave me grief about it. He was like, if we buy this, you've got to do it. And, I don't want to throw away, whatever it was. I mean, $60 or something. But, I was a stay-at-home mom, and we could not afford just to throw away $60. So he said, if we're going to buy this, you're going to have to do it. And I was like, I will, I will. And I really wanted to prove him wrong. I wanted to prove him I could do it just as much as I wanted to lose the weight, that I would use that. So we ordered it, and I did that every day. And it wasn't always easy because I had two 3-year-olds and a newborn, and I had to find the time to do it. And the workouts are about 30 minutes, and I would put them all down for a nap. I would be already changed. I'd put them all down for a nap, and I would start right away. Well, my baby was not a good sleeper at night or nap, so I would have to often stop and rock him a little or nurse him, and I'd be all sweaty on the couch, and I'd nurse him. He'd fall back asleep, and I'd put him back in the bouncer. But I got it done, and I found a way. And if nothing else worked during the day, I would do it at night after they went to bed, and I was committed. And I saw results. I mean, it was. And the other thing, that when we started, my husband, I started changing the way we ate just about the time I ordered the program. So before we got started, and the first night, my husband looks at his dinner and he says, "Oh my gosh, how long are we going to have to do this?" And I said, "Just stick with me for 60 days." I said, "Just let me do this 60 days, okay? And just bear with me." And now, of course, we laugh because we have totally changed the way we ate, which we never ate a lot of fast food or fried food. And we weren't, extremely unhealthy, but like casseroles and cream of this and that and cheesy this and that. And um, I always cooked from scratch, made things from home. For the most part, we did some convenience things, but starting then, I didn't really know that it was like clean eating. I just knew that we could eat better than what we were. So I started changing little things. And um, as I got into this group, the trainer had a group for moms online, and so I started learning even more from these moms about fitness and nutrition, which it was just a snowball effect. I just continued to change the way we ate, and then I got done with that fitness program, and I started trying new ones. And through this group, I heard so many people who were so successful with Beachbody programs, which I never heard of Beachbody before, but programs like I heard a lot about P90X, which I had heard of that. So I that had even though I didn't used to work out, I always thought I want to do that, and so I just wanted to find a way that I could do P90X and that I could drink Shakeology. So um, then my coach, Tiffany, started talking to me in that group and telling me that I was helping these other moms then because I had learned so much over the months. And so she's like, you can be a coach and you can continue to help people and you can get paid for it. And I was like, well, I said, I don't know. I liked the idea of getting the discount, but I wasn't sure that I was a leader enough. I wasn't sure that I had the time. This was before my baby wasn't even 1 yet, and so I said, "Well, um, let me let me see." I talked to my husband, and I said, and he said, "Okay, I could get a challenge pack, and I could get P90X too because my friend was going to loan me P90X. So I wasn't even going to have to get that one. But I thought I could get P90X too and Shakeology, and then I could get a discount. And I said, I want to at least have Shakeology for the 90 days of P90X. And so again, he's seen me now for several months working hard, and I had lost my baby weight by this point, but then my goals changed. I didn't just want to lose my baby weight. I thought, I've probably got 10 more pounds I can lose, and I'd really like to be more muscular. So that's what the goals I was working on at that time. And so I told my husband when I bought the challenge pack and signed up as a coach, I said, now do not expect me to make money with this. I said, I am doing this for the discount and that is all. So I don't want to hear anything about me not making any money, because I had done some things in the past that I thought, I'm staying home, I can try to do these. And of course I didn't. And because they weren't me, it wasn't something I had a passion for, where this is different. This is me. I'm already into this. And I don't feel like I'm selling something, because I'm not a salesperson, which is why those other things didn't work, because I had to feel like I was selling something. And with this, it's just me talking about what I love and sharing my passion with others and trying to help others. And that's a genuine an effort that I want to put out there. It's not that I'm trying to sell something. And so I told him that at the beginning, though, so he would not expect me to make anything. And I didn't. For months, I didn't do anything. I sat back, and as I was having these late night nursing sessions with my son, who still wouldn't sleep after 1, and I would read through our private coaching groups where we get lots of information, and I would read. And so I learned a lot, but I just still wasn't sure that it was for me. And so in the challenge group that I'd been in when I was doing P90X, I had friends in there that were starting to sign up as coaches or talking about being coaches, and or had most of them by this point had already signed up, and so they were starting to get into it. And I thought, well, I can try this a little. And so I just kind of started talking to some moms online, and it took me months before I was, it's like 7 months before I really started trying. And I did a business building boot camp when I realized I was ready, and that was what started me getting Success Club, and got me a promotion to Emerald, and so I started getting bonuses. And so that boot camp is really what took my business to the next level and really put into practice the things I really needed to do daily to grow my business. And so that has been a year and a half ago, and I have more than doubled my income in the last year. And so now it's nice that I can be able to help my husband, and he doesn't have to have that burden just to himself. And right now, it's not like I'm making a full-time income like I was when I was teaching yet. I'm working on it. But I can pay our mortgage and a car payment, or our mortgage and 2 car payments sometimes. So it just kind of depends on the month. But I know that what I'm doing is helping our family, and it's not only that, but it's helping me. It's changing me and giving me something other than just being a mom, because that's number one. But this gives me something else that's just for me, that I can have, just to boost me up, and it fills my cup, filling other people's cups. So it's been a blessing to both me and my family. And so I love the business, and I like to share it with others. So anyway, I hope that my story has spoke to you somehow, and that you can relate to it.